guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and happy Saturday. Started off the morning by making some pancakes because I've been dreaming about them all week and they were so good. The Trader Joe's buttermilk pancake mix is absolutely amazing if you've not tried it. I also drank my greens and took my Magic Mind, which we will talk a little bit more about later. But right now it's about 8 o'clock and you guys already know that I always do a workout on Saturday, whether it be F45 or doing the outdoor workouts with MK. And today is no different, of course. We are doing another outdoor workout with MK, which I am so excited about because today it is raising money for breast cancer awareness. I'm gonna wear a super cute pink outfit. I can't think of anything better than doing an amazing workout and supporting a really good cause. The class is in Lower Scottsdale like it usually is, and I am thinking that I want to go to the Scottsdale Farmers Market before the class starts. I think I have enough time. The Farmers Market is about 20 minutes north of me, and then I think the workout class would only be like 10 minutes from there, so I think it'll work out really well. I'll get like a cute drink or something. I really want to get a new loaf of bread. I finished my sourdough in the freezer, or rather I should say my dad finished my sourdough when he was here visiting, so I need to get a new loaf. So that's the plan to start off our morning, and I think in order to be able to do all that stuff I need to start getting ready right now. Last night I finally put our comforter on our bed. If you guys didn't know, I actually just sleep with like a thin blanket like this because it is so hot in our house for like half the year. But then for the other half I love to use my beautiful comforter. It's just like way too hot usually, but I finally put it on the bed and it was so nice to sleep with. It's literally Gita's favorite. She loves to attack my feet through it, but it's fine because it's so thick that I can't feel her claws or anything. And then we have Mimsy. Oh, you are so cute. She always sleeps in my spot pretty much for half the day. Ready to see my bubblegum pink outfit? Here we are. You guys have definitely seen this outfit before, but honestly, I probably haven't even worn it in like a year. Look, bubblegum pink is very cute, but it's definitely very bold, so it's not super me, but I do love this outfit, especially for this themed occasion. I think it's like the perfect color. It's from the brand Do Even, which I really like their stuff. Actually, this is a really nice quality set, and look, it's got pockets, how cute. So yes, this is the fit for today, and now I'm going to pre-mix up some pre-workout to have in the car, but I'm not actually gonna drink it yet because the workout's not for like over an hour. Just made it to the farmer's market, and sure enough, I was right. The pop-up workout is only 7 minutes away from here, so that is perfect timing. I do wanna be like 15 minutes early though to be able to set up my mat and talk to some of the girls, so I think I only have like 15 minutes here actually. So I'm gonna get in, get my loaf of bread, and see if there's anything else I want to get, but I really don't have that much time. And just like that, we're back in the car. And of course, the one time that I remember to bring my sunglasses, it's completely cloudy outside, which is so rare in Arizona. Like, what are the odds? But I got exactly what I was looking for. I got my loaf of sourdough, and I also got some challah buns. I thought that they would make really good sandwiches. I used to do that back in high school. I love challah bread. It is so delicious, and I've been craving just like a homemade sandwich lately, you know? And now we head over to the workout, which now I'm very excited to do because it's not blazing hot and super sunny outside, so it's gonna be the perfect weather for doing an outdoor workout. So I just got home from the workout, and this workout was so much fun. MK switched it up this time, and instead of doing like a follow along workout where we're continuously going, we did stations, and it was super fun. It was very like F45 style. We were switching stations every like minute or so, and we had some ones that were just like body weight, but then we also had weights involved, so I felt like it was a really good mix of different moves. And then afterwards, quite a few of us got brunch, and it was so much fun. All the girls that were there were so fun and genuine and high energy. I feel like we just had like so much in common. All of our vibes were on the same page. It was just such a good time. We were sitting down talking after we were done eating for like well over an hour because we just had that much to talk about. I've just had such an amazing Saturday so far, and I feel so grateful to have been welcomed into such a nice community of women who just really uplift each other. But now that I'm home, I desperately need a shower because it started to rain during our workout, which is actually why I didn't get any clips. I didn't want to ruin my camera. It was raining like kind of off and on on, not super hard or anything. It was just like a little drizzle, but I'm definitely super disgusting. As if I didn't already need a shower anyway, the rain definitely made it worse. I just thought it was a little bit cloudy this morning, but it actually has continued throughout the entire day, and it looks like it's gonna rain again. I can't believe it. All right, it's a little bit later. I showered, then I was just on FaceTime with my sister for the past like 2 hours. You guys know that I always FaceTime her on Saturdays if I can. So it's always really nice to catch up with her. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the drink that I had this morning, which was Magic Mind. So I've been taking Magic Mind for the past week now. This is what the bottle looks like, if you guys remember seeing it at the beginning of the video. And basically Magic Mind is a productivity drink meant to make you more productive, more focused, and be less anxious without having excessive amounts of caffeine. You guys know that I've been trying to kick energy drinks for the longest time now, and it truly has been a struggle because I'm always craving some type of caffeine throughout the day. I usually still have my pre-workout regardless, but I just love doing that in the morning. It's part of my ritual, but having an energy drink later in the day truly does screw up my system. It not only hurts my stomach later in the day, but it does make it harder to sleep. So I've been loving taking Magic Mind the past week. You guys know that I'm also a really big fan of green tea, and matcha is basically a more concentrated form of green tea, and that's the main ingredient here. It also has adaptogens and non-tropics in it, which help your body stay more relaxed and focused. I would say it mostly tastes like matcha with like kind of a little bit of a sweet citrusy flavor. Right now Magic Mind is having a challenge called 14 Days of Magic, where you try out Magic Mind for 14 days and see how much it can help you become more productive and more focused and really focus in on your goals. For me, I like things that are measurable so I can actually evaluate if I'm getting the results that I'm looking for at the end of a challenge. So I created a list of goals for myself to achieve every single day, and that way at the end of this challenge I can truly see if I was more productive and more focused and actually honed in on the goals that I was trying to achieve. The first goal is drink half a gallon of water a day and then 100 grams of protein. This has always been a struggle for me. I always get like maybe 80 grams of protein max, but like getting to that 100 mark, it gets difficult at the end of the day. I also want to eat 4 cups of veggies and 1 cup of fruit, and then also take a probiotic and collagen every single day. This is another thing that I do implement in my life sometimes, but it's definitely never consistent. And then lastly, go on either 2 10-minute walks or 1 30-minute walk every single day. So at the end of my first week, I can officially say that I reached all of my goals except for one day. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually achieved not a single one of my goals. It was just a write-off for me, and we all have those days. It's completely understandable. It was just super busy at work, and then after work I was also super busy. I was just really distracted overall, and those days are gonna happen, which is totally fine. And that's why I'm so happy that I achieved all of my goals all the other days throughout the week, because even though the goals that I made for myself are pretty easy, it definitely gets hard when you're trying to be super consistent, because you can easily do those things 1 or 2 days, but to actually do those things every single day, that's when it gets difficult. By using Magic Mind as one of my main sources of natural caffeine and supplements, I feel like I'm not having those crashes later in the day around 2 or 3 p.m. where I start craving an energy drink. I have not felt that at all lately, and I'm genuinely so proud of myself. If you guys want to join on this challenge with me, it's not too late. You guys can click the link down below and get Magic Mind today. You can also use my code Theresa14 to get 20% off of your order. And one of the best parts of this challenge is Magic Mind is actually donating a portion of their proceeds towards helping rebuild the Amazon rainforest using the hashtag 14 Days of Magic. Every view the hashtag gets on social media is going towards Magic Mind giving more money to this cause, and I think it is such an amazing cause to be a part of. And additionally, if you join me on this challenge and use my code, you'll be entered to win your very own subscription of Magic Mind to continue the productivity and help reach your goals. And if you want to hold yourself a little bit more accountable to reaching your goals with me, you can use either my template of the 5 goals that I made for myself. It's saved on my story highlights on Instagram, but I also made a blank one if you want to make goals for yourself, and I just think it's super fun to hold yourself a little bit more accountable, to post it on your Instagram story every day and actually check off the boxes. So I would love if you guys join me. If you do, definitely make sure to use that hashtag, because that is what's helping Magic Mind donate more money towards the cause. And also make sure to tag me so that I can be your cheerleader throughout this journey, because at the end of the day, I truly just want you guys to be the best versions of yourself. That is why I am here. I'm here to not only entertain you, but be that cheerleader, be that supporting hand. And now Colin just got home from work, so I think we're gonna get a little bit of an early dinner and go watch the sunset, so I'm very excited. I don't know where we're gonna go, but I could definitely use a drink and like a cheese board. terrifying. Like, so lightning. As soon as I saw my entire plate together, I knew that I was not going to be able to finish that much food. That's how much I have left. I am stuffed. Hello, good morning. It's the next day, and obviously I just finished breakfast, or rather I didn't finish it because I made way too much food. Something that I've been implementing throughout these next 14 days is habit stacking, which is something that I got from Sam Oscarell over on YouTube. I love her videos so much, but she is always talking about habit stacking, how she takes one thing that she wants to get done and stacks it with another so that she's getting two things done at once, which I absolutely love. So over these next 14 days, I have been taking my Magic Mind in the morning, but I've also been taking my daily probiotic, which is one of the goals that I set for myself for the next 14 days. You guys know that I intermittently take probiotics, especially when I'm dealing with kind of more intense gut health issues, but I really just want to take these every single day regardless. Basically, I drink my Magic Mind and I take my probiotic at the same time, and then that is two things done at the same time first thing in the morning. And the great thing about habit stacking is it's essentially endless. You can add as many habits together as you want. So while I am drinking my Magic Mind and taking a probiotic in the morning, I am also getting in my 1 cup or 1 serving of fruit daily while I'm eating my breakfast. So that's 3 things done at once, and it's not even 8 a.m. I feel like we've got a very good start to the morning. Colin and I are gonna go to a pumpkin patch today, which I am so excited about. I love doing fall activities. It did rain an insane amount yesterday though, so I feel like the pumpkin patch is gonna be kind of wet. But the rain's definitely over now, so hopefully it has some time to dry before we arrive. It's a little bit later. Obviously we did some grocery shopping and we are trying to catch up on Bachelor in Paradise because they do 2 episodes a week and we can just not keep up with it, especially because the episodes are an hour and like 45 minutes. Are you kidding? It's like watching 2 movies every single week. We were waiting for the clouds to clear up outside to go to the pumpkin patch, or else it definitely wouldn't have made for as cute photos. So it's finally sunny outside and we're ready to go. I've also been drinking my water very well today. This is my first quarter gallon, so I'm gonna finish this before we leave, and then I just need to drink 1 more for the day. Since it's already the afternoon though, I think we're gonna get lunch before going to the pumpkin patch because I don't think they have very good food there. It's not like anything special, and I'm pretty hungry, so we're gonna do that first and then go to the pumpkin patch. I'm so excited. I love doing fall activities. We came for the honey buttered rolls.
Mostly the butter.
I got the Healthy Girl cocktail. It's basically vodka, club soda, and blackberry syrup. Not as healthy, we got fried pickles because they are a must. That actually tastes really good.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, and you
back from Mother Nature's farm. It was such great weather to be able to do that this afternoon. I can't remember what it was exactly, but maybe like low 80s or something like that. Especially after the rain we had yesterday, it definitely cooled off the weather a bit. But now I am absolutely parched, so I poured my second quarter gallon for the day. So when I finish this, then I will have reached my entire half gallon that I planned on drinking today. Even though I usually drink a half gallon of water during the work week, the reason that I set it as a goal for myself during these next 14 days is because I pretty much never drink a half gallon on the weekends. I barely drink any water at all on the weekends, and I don't know why. I just am not able to for 2 days a week. And so far I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm definitely a little bit behind, but we have time to catch up. So I actually don't need to make any lunches this week because lunch is going to be provided for me pretty much the entire week with so many different events for work going on. We're doing a lot of catering. So I don't need to worry about that, but I do need to make sure that I meal prep my breakfast little egg bites because I am going to need a healthy, nutritious, protein-packed breakfast first thing in the morning to be able to have enough energy for these events. Now, I told you guys in my last video that I wanted to perfect the egg bites one more time before I give you guys the recipe, but this is pretty much me perfecting them. So if all goes well, I will write the recipe down below in the description box. I think they're gonna turn out even better this time though, and they already tasted really good last time, so we can't go wrong. So for the base, I'm gonna do 4 whole eggs, and I use brown eggs because it has a more quality, nutrient-dense yolk. And then I'm gonna do 8 egg whites so that each serving has 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites. And then I use generic white eggs when I'm just using the egg whites because the egg whites are the same quality no matter what kind of egg you get. So that's why I pay a little bit less and get the white eggs, and those ones in the carton are they're just not it. And then the key ingredient to make them taste like Starbucks is actually putting in cottage cheese. Now, if you're like me, you're like, that sounds absolutely disgusting, but I promise you won't be able to tell whatever flavor this is because it just mixes in really well and it just gives it like a nice texture. But what I didn't do last time was I just mixed these two together and kind of like whisked them up a little bit, but since cottage cheese is kind of like chunky, you could definitely like tell the chunks throughout the egg bites. So what I'm going to do to combat that this time is I am going to put it through the blender, and I think it's going to give it a really nice texture. And then we're going to throw in a little bit of cheese. I'm going to do the unexpected cheddar cheese from Trader Joe's, basically just white cheddar with a little bit of Parmesan in it. And I thought that this tasted really good last time. Oh my god, it looks like I either made soufflés or very large corn muffins. While later, and I just mixed up some collagen to tick off another goal on my list for the day. I always just do 1 scoop of collagen, even though the serving size is 2, because 2 scoops is like a lot of powder. It would make the liquid like very thick. And then I added a couple squirts of Crystal Light in there to make it taste good. This is the collagen that I use, the Vital Proteins one, just unflavored. I have this linked on my Amazon storefront down below if you want to check it out. It is literally always on sale during Amazon Prime days. And I know one of those just passed, but I feel like they have them like, I don't know, like kind of more frequently lately. So if you ever see this Amazon Prime Day, this stuff is always on sale and I always make sure to stock up then. 2 scoops of this has 18 grams of protein, so 9 grams of protein is what I have right now. And yes, I am tracking my macros again. I did definitely take a little hiatus, especially after our trip to California. I was just very off on tracking. I thought about giving up, but then I don't know, I just had this resurgence of motivation to start tracking again, so I have been, and I think I've been doing a really good job. I do still use the MyFitnessPal app, if you guys are wondering. I personally think it's the best app out there, only because it lets you change the different macros to your goals. So it gives you the set amount of calories that you want to intake for the goals that you want to achieve, but I can go in there and manually adjust what percentage I want that to be protein, carbs, and fat. I think I'm gonna get started on dinner here in a sec, and by getting started, I mean truly just putting stuff in the microwave because I have so much stuff that I need to eat up in the fridge. All right, y'all, I'm officially getting ready for bed, so that is going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was kind of my start to a healthy girl fall, getting into a new routine with some new goals. I had such a good weekend doing workouts and meeting new people. And if you guys want to join me on the 14 Days of Magic Challenge, don't forget to check out the link down below to Magic Mind and use my code Theresa14 to get 20% off. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Toodles!